Oh, we're doing some pinch welds here. We got a spot welder here. It goes right on the pinch weld, and it produces a fuse between the two pieces of metal. It melts the two pieces of metal together without the use of a welder. It's basically like a factory seam welder. It reproduces the factory look as well. So yeah, we're trying to make this thing as nice as possible. It's got a complete floor in it, new frame rails. All the torque boxes have been replaced. It's a 1969 Mustang, but it's a Cobra Jet 428 big block car. So it's definitely a rare car. I think Gary was saying it's one of 11. So it's basically a car worth putting some love into. That's what I'm trying to do. Setting the caps up for your elbow there, so that we can make all the lines nice before it goes into bodywork, instead of trying to fix, a lot of the times you see projects that are not lining up, and then at the end of the day it goes into the body shop and you wind up fixing it with bodywork, and that's not really the right way to do it on a classic car, something that you want to keep, something that's a full restoration. You want it to be done correctly in the metal, and use the body finishing basically for finishing, very fine tuning. So that's what I'm trying to do, is spend as much time as I can with the metal and make it as straight as we can make it in metal, so that when it does go into bodywork, we're just doing some fine tuning and concentrating on the shiny paint, rather than trying to make the lines look good with body fillers. So this is a nice car, and we want to keep it that way.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you? Just hooking up the cooling fan to the relay. So this way, once we got our temperature set, then we can have fan action, so we can cool her off. But we got the carpet in on that side. We're waiting for some more carpet for the other side. And soon we'll be having this out for a road test. Yeah. We're going to start to put in the carpet in the interior. I had to make new seat rails at the bottom to get it that perfect height. So this way, when sit down in here, you're ready to rock and roll. I got the mirrors in. Yeah. Ready. We got the disco lights, baby. Yeah. It's coming together. Soon, take it for a road test. For the cable for tuning, and I think I have a cable here, and it's in here. And where is it going? It's going up in here. We've actually taken apart we've swapped some guts out of the pump with the other pump from another pump that we had. And we turned it basically into a more pressure, more volume. So I had to take it apart, and I had to also come up with an idea to have a smaller pulley, because the crank pulley obviously is an aftermarket pulley to increase the overcrank on on the supercharger. But what they do is on the accessory side, they decrease the turning radius on everything else. So everything else starts turning slower, like your alternator, your water pump, everything turns slower. So because of that, we lost a little bit of velocity and pressure. So what I did is we ordered another pump that's from it's actually from a Mustang with a 6-cylinder, but it's a little bit different. So we have to modify the casing. And then what we did is we got a smaller pulley and made a hub to fit that smaller pulley versus the bigger pulley that it had. So the original pulley was a 5.5, so we decreased it to a 5-inch. So it turns faster. So that helped us also. And also we had to modify the orifice inside. There's a valve, so we had to modify that to a 1/8 size to increase more of the volume of oil. So yeah, it worked out. And everything worked out. Now we have brakes, now we have steering. Customer is happy. Now we're just doing some upholstery on the seats. We're just filling it, and tomorrow we're going to tune it a little bit because it's not 100%. Whoever tuned it didn't do a good job, so we're going to be tuning it also, just so it runs more efficient and reliable. Yeah, that's it.